vote thinking that you've understood what they want. And you want to do what they want because you've not understood what they want. They will give you their votes.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to start us off by thanking you so much for supporting Yoleno TV to this level. If it were not for you, the channel would not have grown. So your support has meant a lot to this channel. Now, yesterday, the internet was awash with a video that was circulating about the incident that happened at Eldoret Mart.
Cheki vitu walai. Beka riba. Cheki generator, woi. Wa kiti.
I went through the story and realized that it happened at the backyard of the President of the Republic of Kenya. Mind you, William Samoei Ruto comes from Eldoret, and that is his backyard. Why am I bringing up this story? About almost a week ago, Pastor Ezekiel's prophecy appeared to be coming true. You know, there's a time around in September, I said that this election was one of the elections that had a lot of prophecies. There was a prophecy from Pastor T, a prophecy from Prophet Abel. There was a prophecy from Ian Dilovu, Pastor Ian Dilovu. Then there was a prophecy from Pastor Ezekiel. Then there were so many other prophecies, even from Pastor Nganga. But the one that caught the attention of so many Kenyans was the prophecy of Pastor Ezekiel.
They will vote thinking that you've understood what they want. And you want to do what they want because you've not understood what they want. They will give you their votes. Yes, they will vote for you, thinking that you've understood what they want. And it is true, you've not understood what they want. And once they vote you in, and you don't do what they want, they will come for you.
When Ezekiel told the people that they voted for someone that was not God's choice, and that because they voted for that person, then they would have to carry their own cross. That was the meaning of that prophecy, if I'm not wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, for the past 1 month, Kenya has been rocked with numerous gang robberies. You've seen the government go to an extent of deploying a lot of security contingents in Nairobi. We saw the return of GSU, we saw the return of RDU, and there is a clip of a particular youths, some youths who are reprimanded for the comments that they made online about telling people that wataona, now that they are ndo kusema wataona. That, you remember that clip? And I think back then Matiang'i issued an order that they be reprimanded. So Pastor Ezekiel's prophecy of a rebellion is coming true. You've seen recently that Sakaja also has not been on the same page with the Kenya Kwanza government. Most of the utterances that Sakaja makes are always aligned to the Azimio One Kenya alliance. Then sometimes I ask myself, is Sakaja aligning himself to the Azimio One Kenya alliance, or is he looking for a 2027 comeback should Azimio One Kenya alliance? Because from what you see, Azimio One Kenya alliance controls Nairobi City. But is that the case? Well, I think that is not the case. I think the case here is that Sakaja has seen that the State House is still meddling with the Nairobi affairs. Remember, there was the NRM that was removed from the Nairobi County, but it could be that still the State House is still working as an NRM, behind the scenes. So that is something that we find very strange also. And to talk about what happened yesterday in Eldoret, that was a clear message to the Republic of Kenya that watu wako na njaa. And I always like to refer to a statement that Francis Atwoli made somewhere around April there, May, when Atwoli said that, and he warned Kenya Kwanza to refrain from creating the narrative of hustlers against dynasties, because that was creating a friction between the rich and the poor. So what we saw yesterday is exactly a replica of what Atwoli said. If the people who are within Eldoret constituency or Eldoret County could do what we saw yesterday, then what about counties like Isiolo, counties like Samburu? What about those countries that do not have a person representing them? We didn't expect in Eldoret whatever happened yesterday to happen, because Eldoret is the homestead of William Samoei Ruto, and that was not expected. So, ladies and gentlemen, I started off by saying the prophecies that were made by Pastor Ezekiel about rebellion and the prophecy that was made by Pastor T. Mwangi. And Pastor T. Mwangi sent a disturbing prophecy that was before the inauguration ceremony of William Samoei Ruto. Allow me to share a small clip to remind you what Pastor T said back then.
The 13th Parliament. And how many know when the inauguration is taking place? On the 13th, you need to pray. On the 5th day, they made the ruling of the 5th president. So that man will need double grace to rule. Because on the day of his inauguration, that number, and the parliament is dealing with that number, is conflict. It takes double grace. Now, don't think I was on the other side.
As we speak right now, the country is faced by a lot of challenges. And if I'm not wrong, I think William Samoei Ruto needs Raila. William Samoei Ruto needs Uhuru. If he continues the way he does, and he continues to listen to his lieutenants, then I think the country will face a lot of rebellion. And I keep saying this, we might find ourselves in the American situation whereby the President Trump had to serve for one term. We might find ourselves in that crisis. So I think the best advice, Pastor Ezekiel's prophecy should be given priority, because from what I see, it is coming out to be true. Kenyans need a lot of prayers, and the weekly Thanksgiving ceremonies have only been reduced to political campaign platforms. So I think either Mungu hajafurahia kitendo kinachofanyika na viongozi wetu, ama tunadanganya watu kwa kutumia those platforms to do campaigns instead of communicating to God. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to raise my case. You can share your comment below the comment section there. Also, hit the notification bell. Give us a like. I always like to urge any first-time viewer or regular viewer to subscribe to Yoleno TV. And once again, I like to say stay safe and stay blessed until we meet again for another analysis.